IonQ stock investors got some huge news in December as the company's management team elaborated on some progress the company made across various important categories. So in this video, I'm going to share with you those developments that could partly explain why IonQ stock price is absolutely soaring in the last 3 months. Of course, quantum computing stocks have been on a rally of late, and IonQ has participated in that overall industry enthusiasm for quantum computing stocks. So let's take a look at this big news that came from IonQ management.
I want to thank The Motley Fool for sponsoring this video. Visit fool.com/Parkev for the 10 best stocks to buy now.
So IonQ management said that they are the only company in quantum that actually is available on the 3 largest clouds in the world. And what they mean by that is the cloud providers, Google Cloud, Amazon Web Services, and Microsoft Azure, which are the 3 largest cloud service providers. And IonQ is available on all 3 of them. That's huge. IonQ was the one quantum company available on Amazon Bracket that had the highest fidelity and performance of all the quantum computing platforms they support. So for those looking for quantum computing services, IonQ was the one that was available on Amazon that had the highest fidelity and performance, which is something that those researchers that are looking into this product find attractive. Additionally, they signed a definitive agreement to acquire the assets of Qubitech, which is a networking company. Qubitech is actually extending the reach of where IonQ has been focused, and with that acquisition comes 118 granted quantum networking patents. The company's patent portfolio is now supremely impressive for a company of its size. And these latest developments can partly explain why IonQ's stock price has been on a tear in the last 3 months. It's now trading at $44.51 as of this recording. That's up from around $10 a share in October of 2024. So in just this brief amount of time, the stock price has more than quadrupled, which of course is exciting for investors that are looking for these kinds of 10x, 20x, 100x type of stocks that can really explode from your initial investment. Another announcement is they made a collaboration with AstraZeneca, which is one of the largest over $40 billion pharmaceutical company. They're building a quantum application development center in collaboration with AstraZeneca. And they're going to focus on how do you work with quantum and pharmaceuticals in accelerating the pace of drug discovery. This is an area, my first thought of an area that will benefit from quantum computing, right? When you're engaged in drug discovery, you're combining several different drugs and seeing how they react against each other, changing the various inputs in those combinations, trying to see how they react and what the benefits could be. And that takes time, that takes trial and error. And one of the things that quantum computing can help with is trial and error. It increases the speed of those computations and calculations. And so you can test out all of these different variations, and the quantum computing can give you those results in a time that's so much better than was previously possible. So you can have huge benefits in drug discovery by applying quantum computing to this process. Now, theoretically, that's what we're thinking. We haven't seen that just yet, but theoretically, it should work. It should work to help facilitate an acceleration of drug discovery, the pace of drug discovery, which of course would be a huge benefit to humanity, and something that, when talking about quantum computing and quantum computing stocks, the big question mark is always, okay, yeah, these are interesting things, but what's the commercial application? How are they going to generate revenue and profitability? Well, imagine you can help facilitate an acceleration in drug discovery. Of course, healthcare companies would want to pay billions of dollars for this if it's going to facilitate an acceleration in drug discovery. Because if they facilitate a new drug discovery or if they facilitate an increase in the pace of drug discovery, consumers would be willing to pay a lot more money, right? Imagine how much consumers would be willing to pay if there's a cure for cancer or something maybe not as large as that, but something even relatively smaller in scale in terms of the problems for humanity. If quantum computing can solve that, imagine the application, how much people would be willing to pay for that, right? So I think this is an area that it could be huge, but it's one of those home run types of things. You're either going to strike out or you're going to hit a home run. And that's kind of what investors in this kind of companies are looking for, right? You're looking for something, you're looking for a stock that can possibly be a home run if you're looking at quantum computing stocks. You're not looking for a steady dividend stock that's going to give you a 5% dividend yield. You're looking at a stock that could potentially turn your $1,000 investment into $1 million if things work out extremely in your favor and there is a breakthrough, and that breakthrough happens to happen in a company that you invested in. It could be huge, right? But again, very risky, very speculative, and very theoretical at this point with limited practical applications as of right now. So they also said another incredible announcement was that they had a $54.5 million contract award with the Air Force Research Lab. And this is one of the largest quantum contracts known in the United States. $54.5 million is huge for a company the size of IonQ in an industry that's really in its infancy. It's still just getting going. It's still learning how to walk. It hasn't even learned how to walk just yet. It's still figuring out all of its limbs and what it can possibly do. And so for a contract of this size, that really helps the industry and it helps IonQ to be sure. Of course, investors were thrilled about this. And of course, that's one of the reasons why the stock price is up so much as it is in the last couple of months. So really huge news here for IonQ stock investors. Great news for IonQ stock investors as the company made great progress in recent months. And if you were fortunate enough to be an early investor in this company, you've seen your share price more than quadruple just in the last 3 months alone. So congratulations to you investors. Did you know that over 90% of the people that watch my channel are not subscribed? It'll really help support my channel if you hit that subscribe button. And oh, by the way, one of the benefits of being subscribed is that I take requests from subscribers more often than I do from non-subscribers. So if you prefer that benefit, please subscribe to the channel.